What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. In the last Dynasty video, we took on Central Florida and ended up getting the win, 28-21 on the road. Our best player in Ricard got in trouble, academic reasons. We had to set him out a game, and we let our running game handle that entire game pretty much, and we ended up getting the win. We're now 4-3. Today, we're taking on Marshall. We have a little more talent than they do. It looks like they throw the ball pretty well, but that's kind of it. But they're the same record as us. Who knows what's going to happen? We got to play clean football. That's been our biggest problem all season. We just turn the ball over too much, too many fumbles, and it's something that's just kind of out of your control. But hopefully we can take care of business and get our first home win of the season. We are down to just one prospect to go after, and that is strong safety Larry Holden. Peter Hollis committed a couple of weeks ago, and we were going after another middle linebacker, this guy right here, but he committed to Texas. We just weren't putting enough percentage points on him. So we got all of our percentage points onto the strong safety. Now we're at the top of his list. He is visiting today. Now it says here that he's not concerned about coaching style nor academics. We're going to put this on location. He's an in-state kid, 3-star, that tends to work out kind of well for that type of prospect. So make sure you stay to the end of the video to see if we pick up his commitment. Let's check out the team info screen. We are still injury-free. Ricard should come back today. 14 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Jackson is our leading rusher, but he's fumbling the ball right along with all those yards he's picking up. We'll talk a little bit about that later. Davis is still leading receiver, and nothing has changed on the defensive side. All 6 of those guys have been leading those categories pretty much all season. Now, we can check out Marshall's team info screen. They don't have any injuries. Looks like they got a quarterback playing really clean football, only 4 picks to 17 touchdowns. And it looks like they got I'm assuming he's a halfback, leading both in rushing and receiving, which is pretty impressive. They got a handful of dudes kind of doing their thing on defense, and in the last game, they beat UTEP 28-24. Before we head back into the video, I just wanted to point out a few things that are on my site. First of all, rosters. My 128 megabyte PlayStation 2 memory card with over 20 name roster files for every NCAA football game. This is the perfect way for you to get a ton of roster files if you still play on the PlayStation 2. I also have my brand new Apparel Shop. This has been a request from several people for a while with some good ideas. And now I have my logo and my name on a bunch of different cool stuff, from shirts to hoodies, long sleeves, and tanks and whatnot. I got 2 designs so far. I got my main logo, and I got Playbook Gamer written out in the Letterman font. And last but not least, you head over to my vault. This is my entire file collection that you have complete access to. There are thousands upon thousands of files that you can download, print, and copy, do whatever you want to with them. I got a bunch of things in there. All of my books. I got Dynasty files. Technically, I just got one for now. I got spreadsheets for a lot of game info, then team playbooks, play images, my entire playbook collection, Dynasty trackers. I even have a franchise tracker and a call sheet. So make sure you check all this out. A lot of good content. We have another home game in the Superdome. Would love to get our first home win of the Dynasty. Technically the first home win of the season. Not even half full. Hopefully with enough wins over time, we'll pack this place out every single outing. Gonna be a lot of green out there today. Of course, we're gonna wear a ton of blue. I'm gonna stick with our same baby blue uniforms throughout, which look great. That's why I want to wear them all the time. I'm not going to be one of those that's going to change out the uniforms. I really don't enjoy flipping those, moving those floater files around. They're going to highlight Jackson. Hopefully he plays clean football. I mean, get his yards, but just don't fumble it. You know, that's all you can ask for out of him. But they're highlighting him, which tells us they're kind of expecting us to win, maybe. We'll see. And they're picking us. So let's go to the coin toss. We won the, let's receive the ball first. Let's try that just for the sake of it. I don't know. I don't think it affects anything. I still think Marshall will probably be tough to stop on that first try. But let's look at a couple things first. First thing I want to look at is our roster. Now, we're halfway through the season, which means halfway through, impact players may change. And I want to check that. Ricard is still an impact guy. And there you go. Davis is now an impact player. That means that went off as somebody on defense. Now, I know middle linebackers, he's still an impact guy. Middle linebacker Anthony Cannon still impact, which tells me that free safety is no longer an impact guy. You can only have 3 impact guys on a team at all times. So at least now we know we can do more things with Davis if possible. So I try to keep that in mind in my play calling. But now let's check out, one other thing. Let's go back to our halfback situation now. Jackson is been fumbling, but he's getting a lot of yards. So let's go to formation subs. And I want to leave him as he is. Now, if he has one more game where he just fumbles the ball like 2 times, then it's going to leave me no choice but to put Forte in and get him a lot more reps. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to just make a snap of judgment on it yet. Now, Forte this is his formation. I like using formation subs when I got 2 halfbacks that are kind of the same. It's just easier to deal with sub packages every single game and switching them out. So I want to keep him there. And this is where you get to this point where you can switch some guys around. I think I'm going to just leave it as is for now. We'll just, after this game, I can change it if need be. Jackson's putting up his yards. He just needs to just not turn the ball over as much. All right, Marshall, let's look at their roster. 76 overall, 78 speed with a quarterback. We'll see how much we'll blitz on this guy. We'll see how often he runs, too. Halfback, well, at least this guy isn't a halfback or an impact player. 82 overall, 93 speed, though. He's a bit of a scat back type. He's a speedster. His backup looks just to be as talented. Fullback, nothing there. Again, I think they run a spread offense. I'm pretty sure they do. So we're going to see a lot of 3 to 5 wide. Wide receiver, 78, 78, 80, 74. Everybody just kind of looks the same there. This guy's pretty big, 6'4", 220. True freshman, too. Tight end, 80 overall, but 68 speed. Backup, 74, 72. I'm not going to expect a whole lot out of those guys. Well, this is interesting. They got a left tackle that's an impact player. Now, again, we've already went through half the season, which means these impact statuses can move around. But you never see an impact guy go to an offensive lineman. I don't know if the roster, whoever made these roster files, who done a great job with them, but whoever done these, I don't know if this was already an impact guy. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Either way, there you go. It is possible. Let's look at the left guard. You got 84, 76, 78, and 82. So not a bad offensive line for the conference. Defensively, I think they run a 4-3. So you got 80 and 74 on the edge. You got defensive tackle 70 with an impact defensive tackle at 80. Got to be leery of that, doing dives and such. We don't want to get near that guy if all possible. 84, 78, 76 at linebacker. This guy looks to be pretty talented. You go the corner, 88 overall with 90 speed. We're going to try our best to stay away from him. Sometimes it's just hard the way your plays are set up. But we'll try our best to stay away from him if we can. And 82 and a 78 and 70. Free safety, 80 overall, 85 speed. Strong safety, 80 overall, 85 speed. So their secondary is just okay with one really good player. But maybe we can attack those safeties. They're not the fastest guys. Kicker, 80. Punter, just 70. All right, let's get this show on the road. I'm getting the ball first. Let's play clean football. Let's get our first home win of the season. Kicking this far side. I think I'm going to take this one out. We may have a chance to get a break on this one, maybe. Nope, nobody blocked whatsoever. So much for that idea. Let's go. I want to make one adjustment right here. I'm going to put our tight end right there. And I think out of the gate what I want to do is, let's do speed option. You got to remember in the last game we're adding a little more option. Just get the quarterback going a little bit, help our run game some. So let's try that here.
Number 8 lines up in the shotgun. They'll run the option with the spin.
Loss of 6-7 yards, just terrible. So let's go 3rd and 13. I'm going to try slot cross. I hope they go zone. They are going zone, but we got to be leery of that corner. I'm going to try to do a rollout. Hopefully they don't blitz off that side. Looks like they're not going to, but I'm fixing to get sacked. And I almost got safetied. And it's just all kinds of bad. Great start, Al. Good job.
Well, Coach, I don't think it was a poor decision. It was just
It's 3rd and forever. They got to go zone here. And they're not going to, so we're not going to get a first down. So we're going to probably have to go to Davis. And they're double teaming him. You got to be kidding. They're going to double team him, aren't they? Nope, they're not going to. Let's go to Davis. They went cover 0. Go to your impact guy. Woo! Thank the Lord they went cover 0. Otherwise, I think we was going to get sacked, or I was going to have to throw to my comeback. So we got through that mess. Let's try. I want to go back here. Where's it at? Halfback screen from gun normal.
First and 10.
We called this play twice in the last game, and it did not work it off for whatever reason. Forte couldn't make this catch.
Away. Come out in the shotgun.
There we go, a little bit better. Watch out for the jukes. Get a few yards, not much.
3-yard gain on the old.
2nd and 7. Let's do a basic run with Jackson.
Here's where the offense stands.
Zone 4-3.
Yeah, they sure are struggling when they have the ball. Nothing.
We go to the right. Make sure I've done that correctly. Might have to bounce this to the outside, but Terranova couldn't get a block off that corner.
Picks up a yard.
And it's 3rd and long again. We're on the 46. I think I'm going to do a halfback direct, and we'll figure out what to do on 4th down.
3rd down upcoming for the offense.
Don't shift hard. Okay, we may get a lucky break on this one.
3 wide receivers. It's a
Nope.
direct snap. Makes a move.
We got a lucky break on the juke. Sometimes you got to use jukes. If I didn't use a juke there, it would have been 4th down.
First down.
Well, this really works on
So we got that one out of the way. Let's try.
right now, just trying to catch their win. Once again, they had a
I'm going to do slot screen.
to a halt, but
They're going man. What I'm going to do, yes, this ball's supposed to go to Terranova. I don't want to throw to that corner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it with the quarterback.
Looking. He takes
Just get down.
4 yards there.
Get about 4 yards. I was fixing to get hit. 2nd and 6. I'm going to do another screen. We're going to go back to... no, we haven't called this play yet, I don't think. Double screens. This is going to go to Davis. This is why I called it. They're going cover 0, it appears.
Tulane lines up with 3 receivers. Gets rid of it quick.
Get up the field. Davis. Great play. So the screen game is working okay. It is 1st and 10 on the 11.
bad defense. The offense.
The drive is still alive somehow.
First down.
11
Zone 4-3. We're going to just do a basic run with Forte. I may end up going left on this one. Just get up field. 6 points. All right, just enough. Good run. I had a chance to... I could have went to the right side, but that defensive tackle scared me. Right here, the impact guy. So I just went to the left, and good blocking by our left guard and left tackle. I followed the fullback as best I could, then I had to break to the outside. But Davis looks like he made a good block twice on that one. I tried to go to the right of him, and it didn't work. But that's okay. We got a touchdown. So that's a good start. Somehow, someway, we got a 6 points at all that. It took a big deep shot on a 3rd and long to keep it going. We'll kick an extra point.
And he tacks on
And we're going to go on defense for the first time.
go in the first quarter.
Hopefully that goes okay.
7.
I think they're going to throw the ball quite a bit. So we will act accordingly. They don't have any impact guys on the back end. So I'm going to kick this straight
He kicks it.
as best I can. He's going to return it.
Bradshaw fields it
That one guy just got ran over. Good stop by 85, whoever you are.
for this offense to come back out and start another
I am going to do quarters for now. I'm going to be very hesitant on blitzing some. I just don't know how he'll react to it. Let's see what they start off with. Play action,
nice play fake.
and he's going to run with it. Somebody get a stop.
He's gonna run.
He's going to pick up, what, 4 or 5 yards? See, he ran with it, and I didn't even blitz.
Did a nice job of getting some yards.
I may go back to quarters.
Needs to learn to
I think I'll eventually add some blitzing. I just got to be very
Set up in the gun.
picky about when we do it. Looks like they're going gun normal. Got to watch out for this. Yep, halfback dive, and I just got beat on that one. I think they're going to give him the first.
4-yard gain by the back.
He didn't get a 3rd and inches. We're going to take a chance on a cover 1.
3rd down and short.
Don't know if it's a good idea, but we will try it.
Marshall comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield.
We're going to bring him down. I'll control a defensive tackle.
Morris on play action.
Good catch. Pick up a first down with the tight end, I think. I guess that's a receiver.
This defense had to be expecting.
Back to 4 wide they go.
It's not enough to know that they were passing. You got to know their tendency.
My guess was they was going to run the ball there, but they chose not to.
Drops back to pass. He steps
He's wide open right there.
complete. Foreman.
Got to user tackle that one. Otherwise, I think he would have got even more yards. Go quarters from 4-3.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Love to get him in a 3rd and long situation.
Goes with the ace set here.
We'll do an over front. They're going ace big twins. I better stay over here a little bit. Halfback draw, and I don't know why I dove there. So it is 3rd and 3-ish.
Running back.
3rd and 3. They're going with a big set. I would love to go big myself, but we can't. We don't have the middle linebackers for it. But what we can do is go 4-3. Going basic dive, and he didn't get it. He dove right there. So let's see what's going to... They're going to punt. I'm going to take a chance on an all-out block. This is usually where they don't come in to protect. If they fake it, that's just a smart move on their end. Hopefully they don't. Somebody get it. So close. We're going to fair catch that. And a flag. We ran it to the kicker. We ran it to the punter. Oh, you got to be kidding. That's a first down. 5-yarder. Oh, my gosh. Well, we tried to go after, but we didn't get the ball. We got the punter instead. So their drive continues. I'm going to do a zone blitz here. I'm hoping they do like play action or something. That'd be great. And I couldn't get to him. Oh, yeah, cannon. He should have picked that off. Good defense, though. That was a perfect opportunity for him to pick that off and take it back. That's okay. So it's 2nd and 10. Do something like this. Let's be careful of a run. Good open field tackle, but they get some decent yards. So it's what, 3rd and 2? They're going with another big set. I can't go goal line. I would love to, but I think they'll beat it easily. I just don't trust it. We're going to bring everybody down. Do something like this. Fullback dive, maybe. Going to pass it. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Sacked by Cannon. Awesome. So that was the play that I called, a middle linebacker blitz. Wow, great play by Cannon. Came right on through. Huge play. So we're back to that same spot we were in. We're going to try all that block. I think they're going to do what they done last time. Let's see if we don't hit the guy again. Nobody touched him, I don't think. Fair catch, everybody get out of the way. Nobody touch it, everybody get out of the way. So where are we? We're at the end of the first quarter. That's where we're at. So it is 7-0. That was technically a good quarter. So let's go 1st and 10. We're on the 8. I think we're in the middle of the field, aren't we? Let's go run halfback read. We're going to continue to keep our formation as is. I think that defensive tackle is going to be on that side most of the day. Somebody get a block right there. Just don't fumble it. Again, I'm trying my best not to do hard jukes and such like that. Good first down. I would like to try.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
Another speed option, maybe? Their corner is at nickel, which is interesting. They're doing that type of shift. I think what we may try to do is something like this. There's not a whole lot of yards. Good defense. So it's what, 2nd and 8? We can try Gun-Age Twins. Tunnel screen. They're going man. I'm kind of thankful they are. If I would have went zone, I would have had to go to Davis and go up against that corner. I just don't really want to do that. We'll do something like this. Forte is wide open. I don't think he's going to get caught right there. We may get 6 points. He may get caught right there. Nope, he's not going to. I think they went cover 0. I think they did. We can check it really quick. We'll back out, look at these two safeties and see what they do. Both of them came down, so when you have this situation, you have a chance to go to a flare route like that, and there's just nobody on the back end. It's usually you, either a safety or a linebacker, and that's kind of it. And that guy's too slow to pick up Forte. So that's a great play. Guess what? We're up 2 scores. Who would have thunk it? If we would have, like I said, if they would have went zone, I would have had to have gone to our screen. And that cornerback scares me half to death. I think he's going to make a big play eventually. But I'm trying my best to stay away from him. So far, I'm doing okay with it. Let's get back on defense. Do what we done last time and force a punt. I'm going to kick this straight, but of course I didn't. Doesn't really matter. There's no impact guys out there. But this guy could get a better return than if he was up the middle, I think. Great play, though, by whoever made that tackle. Let's go quarters. I want to try to bait this quarterback into some interceptions if I can. I'm not the best at it. Looks like they're going ace-wide trips. Going with another pass. Somebody's wide open, one of the two. Oh my gosh, missed it. I shouldn't have dove. That was my fault.
Not only was it good decision making, but the
So they got an easy first down and all that. I thought he was stepping out of bounds, but he did a good job controlling his body and kept the play going. We'll do something like this. Toss. You ain't getting past Cannon. Makes a difference when you got a linebacker who can make plays like that. They're going with the big set, but I'm going to go cover 2 man. I don't trust them. I think they're still going to pass it. I'm going to control the free safety. I feel more comfortable now that he's not an impact guy, if that makes any sense. I'd rather let the CPU handle the impact guys. I thought he had a hole there. I thought he was going to squeak through and get a first down, but he didn't. So it's 3rd and 6. We're going to go cloud. I'm going to control the defensive end, but I'm going to do a drop 8 situation. Do something like this. Now watch them run the ball to the left or something. It'd be smart if they did. I think they're going to throw it. They decided to go with the toss play. Fine by me. You do what you do, what you want to do there. So it's 4th and 6 on the 34. In this situation, we'll probably have to do a return. I'm going to go with double cross. Let's see if Batiste can make a play. I'd like to see this punter shank it hard to the left. Can he do that? I hope he does. Like really hard to the left. Nope. Ended up being a pretty solid punt, but maybe we can get a block or 2 on the left. Can I get around this guy? No. So we're on the, what, 32-ish, kind of, sort of. What can we do from here? Let me think. Let's go back and run a basic slam with Forte. Man 4-3. I will run to the right. Be patient with the blocking. Nope, we're going to have to cut this one in. They done a good job containing the outside, but we got some decent yards out of it. 2nd and 5. I'm going to go right here. We're going to run slam with Jackson.
2nd and 5 coming up here.
I feel more comfortable doing that in the middle of the field. I like that shift. Maybe we can get a block or 2 on the right. Pick up a first down there. I would love to go play action, but man, I feel like that'd be such a huge risk. Oh man, I just don't know if we should. I'd like to do, let's do the Ohio concept. Let's go zig outs. I replace the Ohio concept with, or the curl flat with Ohio. Cover 2. Ah, bad throw. 2nd and 10. Just not a good throw at all. Let's try speed option. Man 4-3. Again, I may be wasting my time doing the speed option stuff with Ricard since his speed isn't the best in the world. But we can get a play like this and just get a first down. That was pretty good. Spoke too soon now. So that is first down. I want to run a basic dive from the gun with Jackson. Let's see if we can find a crease somewhere. I'd like to make this concept work from the gun. Nothing. Nobody blocked. By the time I got here, there was just nowhere to go, really. The guy should have blocked that 47. Nothing there. 2nd and 10. Ooh, what do we call from here? I may... Let's do a toss play. Now, I can treat this as an option. Yeah, we can try that. I love the shift.
Tulane sets up in the eye.
I'll have to come back out here.
He might have a chance.
Oh, dang it. He didn't pitch it. You saw it right there. He chose not to pitch. He tried to pitch it with his offhand. I just didn't pitch it soon enough, I guess. 3rd and 2. 1:20. I got to be mindful of the time. I just now noticed that. So let's hurry this up.
Ball on the 35.
We're going back to Jackson.
Number 8 is the impact player, and he's feeling it.
Ooh, did you see that patience right there?
Another carry.
Ooh, go back and look at this. Pretty wild. So I was going to go to the outside. I just have a tendency to do that. And normally there's not a hole up the middle, but there was here. Be patient there. Just come back through. Follow that guard. And pick up a good first down. So we are in the middle of the field. We may try.
trenches.
Let me tell you something.
I just may go back to slam. I'm in the middle of the field, so it's kind of limited at this point. I don't want to do anything stupid either. I don't want to turn the ball over like an interception.
Right now.
Let's go and get a block right there. Get the outside. Forte, get at least first down.
Push him out. That was a pretty good
First and 10.
Incredible effort there, running the
Next play we're going to do, I'm going to go back to halfback screen.
And since we're in
We're
the
going man.
Have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone.
I think I may end up going to 14 in general.
They'll throw on first down.
Look at that. Going to get some decent yards. We got, what, 4 out of that? 2nd and 6.
On that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of
What can we call? What can we call? Let's try. I may go back to Reed for Jackson.
11 yards out.
They're going down, but I can't tell if they're blitzing those guys or not.
Tulane goes with the ace.
I guess we're going left.
On the ground.
Ooh, get out of the way. Oh, somehow he didn't get a tackle. I thought that guy was going to tackle us, but he didn't. Let's see if we get a decent replay on this one. Right? It don't show his impact status, but I thought we was going to get a for sure loss of down or loss of a yardage on that one, but we didn't. And guess what? We're up 3 scores. We're playing great. Let's keep it up. Our defense is keeping them out of the end zone. We're not turning the ball over. But again, I'm playing super conservative. Like, I would have loved to have done that play action from earlier, but I don't. Now I feel a bit safe for kind of doing that since we're up 3 scores. But I think just doing screens and runs is kind of working okay. So, I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I guess that's the saying. I'd like to stretch the field a little bit better. I mean, we got a quarterback who can make those throws. But at this point, I'm just trying to survive games and win them. Because that's just how it's been all season for us. I am not going to blitz. We're going to stay in quarters. I want that quarterback to try to beat me with his arm. I don't want him to beat me with his legs.
Morris comes to the line with 3 wide.
They can't hear that. Just wait till we get a full crowd in this place. That'll be even more of an advantage. QB draw. Good tackle by Cannon. I'm going to let that play go, the clock go. I'm not worried about trying to get the ball back quickly. I just don't. It's not worth it to me at the moment. They may continue to run this. I didn't think about that. Let's bring that back. I think they're going to go off tackle or halfback dive. Yeah, they're running down clock. So hopefully we can contain them. Ooh, they're going to pass. Bad throw. Interesting. So it's 3rd and 7. Are they going to throw? I don't know what they're going to call, to be honest. That pass threw me off. I figured they were just going to go to the half. Apparently not. I'm going to create my own spy. I'm going to control the defensive end myself. Surely they'll just run the ball. Oh, went to the wrong side. Oh, he still got the first, barely. 1st and 10. Now they're going to call their timeout. 9 seconds. I'm going to stay in quarters. They can't do Hail Mary yet. They're about 1 play away from that. So yeah, they're going gun bunch, so they're not calling that. Oh, he's wide open over there. Going deep. And a sack. We're going to let that go. 2-1, and that is end of the first half. As good as a half as I could have asked for. 21-0. Let's go to stats and scores. Of course, we know what the score is, 21-0. 11 first downs to their 3. Our running game, 105 yards. That's pretty good. Our passing game is efficient, but as you can tell, we're running the ball a whole lot more. I just think that's just a good, safe thing to do at the moment, and it's working. They got 2 sacks to our none, which is good. We're protecting our quarterback. 3rd down, 100%. The play of the game so far is the deep ball to Davis. If we didn't get that converted, who knows where we'd be at the moment. Both teams are playing clean football. Let's go to individual stats. Again, Ricard, 5 of 7, 1 touchdown, no picks, 144 yards. Running the ball. Jackson's got a lot of carries. I need to get Forte the ball more. I don't know why I have that discrepancy all the time, but everybody's got a pretty decent average. Even Ricard is getting, I'm doing a decent job with the speed options, just getting him to the outside a bit. Receiving, Forte and Davis. That's just kind of it. We're not throwing the ball a ton. Defense, Cannon is leading there, which is good. Tackles for losses, Morris. Defensive end, we got a couple guys with different sacks. Morris and Cannon with that big one in the second quarter. All right, now they get the ball started in the 3rd quarter. We need to get a stop here.
So they'll be kicking off to start the second half.
Good kick right down the middle. Now, is that going to go in the end zone? It is. I think he'll take a knee.
Hargrove fields it in the end.
We don't have to change anything defensively. We played great on that side of the ball, so I'm going to stick with it. We're going to play just soft coverage. Let this quarterback beat us with his arm.
Lines up in the shotgun.
Going back to gun normal. A good formation.
He'll work the left side. He might have a chance.
And a great run. Just that's a good killer run. It's good to see they're doing the halfback off tackle working pretty well. Of course, I ran quarters on that one. Let's stay in quarters again. I think they'll go start throwing.
That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
Back to Ace Big Twins.
Marshall comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield.
Tight end. He is a tight end. I thought 13 was a tight end.
Morris back to pass. Steps up.
Intercept that.
Throws this one out to the
Wow, he caught that somehow.
to stop.
Going to get a first down there.
Quarterback found his receiver.
Second and inches. Let's go cover 2, man.
Finding that seam and coming up with a nice game.
I'll control
Second
the
down,
safety.
ball right around midfield. The Herd.
Do something like that.
Formation.
Don't run hard to the left. Play action.
Morris with the play fake. Rolling out to the
Intercept
right
that.
side.
Nobody caught it, so it's third and short, I think. They'll probably go with the big set, and they are. Let's just go back to that middle linebacker blitz. Bring everybody in like this.
The Thundering Herd line up in a goal line formation.
Do something like this, perhaps. If they're smart, they'll just run the ball. I don't think we can stop it.
They'll try to get the first on the ground.
Yeah, I got the tackle, but it was an easy first down for him.
Yards on the run and picks
First and 10. I'm going to go back to quarters.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 44. Marshall comes out.
I think eventually this quarterback's going to make a mistake. I'm going to get an interception. It's going to happen. Went PA read on this one.
Throws it to the outside. And
Pick up about 5 yards off the RPO.
1,000 yards passing for the year.
I'm going to stay in quarters again.
Second down and 5.
This time from 4-3. It said they was going with the bigger set, but of course they didn't. They're doing this instead. Gun tight.
He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Across
And he still caught it. I got right in the way and it didn't matter. So it's third and short again.
Yep. They're moving the
Oh,
chains.
nope, first and 10. I'm going to do his own blitz. I think now's a chance to, or time to take a chance on this. I'm going to control this guy,
They line up
just in case they run.
pass. Looks.
Huge play by Cannon. Got in front of it, picked it off.
Interception will be credited.
Man, that was great.
Way to come down with that football.
He got right in front of it, so Cannon is having a great game.
Hands for a linebacker. He
I didn't even see him. Apparently the quarterback didn't either. He just snuck right in front of it. We're in the middle of the field. I want to try a halfback dive with Forte from gun spread or gun trips. But they're going 4-3. And they're going 4-3 man, apparently. So I don't know if this is going to work at all. I'm waiting to see if anybody else shifts. I don't think they're going to do it. I don't have an audible. We'll come up through this way, though. Get a first down. How about that? I was fully expecting a loss of yardage, and I saw a gaping hole right there. So I just cut up the field. Ended up getting a really good gain. Not bad at all. I'm going to go back to that Ohio concept. Let's go gun 5 wide. I can do zig outs. I can do slot outs. Let's do slot outs.
First and 10.
We're going zone. So what we're going to do is go to Brown on this one. I hope that out route's not too steep.
Comes out in the shotgun. He's looking. Throws it to the
Good
outside.
catch. Did he come in with it? I think he did.
They just couldn't get to the quarterback.
Second and 2. Good play. All right.
happen if a defense brings extra guys.
Here's where, okay, let's take a chance. It's on my mind. We're going to call it. We're going to go with the play action play.
Kid is talented.
We're going zone. Go cover 2. We're going to try to go to Davis on this one. This is one of the adjustments I made. He's now pretty much in every formation.
Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Fires
Great
it
throw. Great throw. It's a cover 2. They went cover 2. You saw both safeties go here, and the other one went that way. And play action with that go route. You can hit this little sweet spot if you're on the right hash. You got to flip it if you're on the left hash. Snap the ball. You got to make a hard throw. If you lob it, that the strong safety will get there in time. This time he couldn't. Ended up being a huge play to 24. He's having a really good game. Hopefully he can keep that up. I want to go. Let's do a halfback off tackle, but I'm going to flip it.
The pressure turns
That's why we're
up
flipping
in the
it.
red zone. And
Keep it away from that corner. Now that's defensive tackle switched, which is interesting. Go ahead and snap this.
line with 3 wide.
We're going to get 6 points. How about... Oh, I stopped. Go back and look at this. I'm an idiot. This is one of those instances where the running back or the ball carrier drops the ball because he thinks he's already in the end zone. He'll drop it right there. For whatever reason, I decided to stop. Very fortunate that wasn't a fumble. I got to pay attention now. Oh, my gosh. That could have been a disaster. But guess what? We're up 4 scores. We're playing the way we were at the beginning of the season. I don't know what's happened. Maybe this is just a good matchup for us. I'll take it either way. Extra point. Let's get back on defense and keep shutting them down. Great play, everybody. Good drive all around. Now that Davis is an impact guy, I have more motivation to give him the ball. Makes a difference when you got somebody like that. Having an impact quarterback is cool. I think it helps. But I tend to get a lot more out of an impact wide receiver or a halfback. And finally, we got one. Looks like they're going 4 wide. We're going to go stay in soft coverage. It's been working all day. Now, they've gone down the field, but they just can't seem to finish off drives. Let's see what they call. Oh, he's going to take off with it. Somebody make a tackle. Pick up a solid 8 yards. He needs to do more of that, honestly. He's got enough of a leg to move down the field more. We're going to do something like this. I'm staying in quarters. If I was them, I'd probably run the ball, pick up the first, and they're going to do with a halfback read. Yep, pick up a first down there. He's got a pretty good average, over 5 yards a carry. Let's go man cover 2. I'm going to control. Nah, we better control safety. I'll control strong safety. Play action. I bit on the fake. He overthrew it. Thankfully, he was wide open. That must have been one of those plays I created. 2nd and 10. I would love to go blitz, but I'm not going to. Let's just keep everything in front of us. Do an over front with our quarters.
Marshall goes with the ace set here.
I better come over here. I think they're going to throw it. Slot receiver can't hear it.
Morris tosses to the left side.
Good tackle. I was hoping I was going to get there, but I'm just not fast enough. 3rd and 6. We're going to go cloud. I'm going to run our spy. We're going to drop 8. I'm going to do a bear front, but I'm going to bring this guy right here. And I'm going to have him sit. Oh, good catch. Wow, great catch. Pick up a first down. He was wide open, too. So they're keeping the drive alive. I didn't mean to make that rhyme. Do something like this. I don't have as much grass to cover on this side. He's going to run it. It was a good hit. I need to use the hit stick more. But hit stick, it takes a little bit more timing. It takes like an extra half a second to work. They're going with a really big set here, but I'm going to go cover 2 man.
2nd and 5 coming up here. And this is the 7th play of the current drive.
I think I'll leave it as is.
Come out in the ace formation. Bradshaw gets it.
Good play. That is a 3rd and long again. 3rd and 7. I'm going to go back to cloud. I'm still going to drop 8. That's going to give him time to throw, but I feel like that's in our best interest. Like, I'd love to go after the guy myself. I don't want him to run away either. Great play call. Wow, they went QB draw on a 3rd and 7. I never would have done that. They're moving down the field slowly but surely. And don't call me Shirley. Yeah, I thought this was a long drive. This is their 9th play of the drive. It said they was going 3 wide. They went gun spread. They must have a tight end out there or something. Halfback direct. Somebody get a stop. And I don't know what happened there. Wow. Just wow. What happened? That was just all kinds of bad. Just a wild play. I couldn't get to him. You saw me over there. I couldn't get to him. He just bounced. I should have dove, I guess. Don't know what happened there. Just a bad angle. You don't see that too often in this game. And he just destroys my free safety. Just like that, they finally got on the scoreboard. We're still up 3 scores. The quarter's about over. I got to play this smart the rest of the way. I'm still going to run clock, but I'm going to run the offense. Keep doing what we're doing. But if we could run clock, that'd be good, because all that matters is to win the ball game. And their offense, I think, is good enough to come back. But that was kind of a goofy drive for them. They just made one third down play after another. Then their running back just made a Herculean effort on that last play. Let's see if Batiste can do something. No. Just don't fumble it. Left hash. I'm going to go back and go back to halfback read. I eventually need to sprinkle in some of that halfback counter. I just don't trust it, not with this offense. Ooh, we're going to go this way. Nowhere to go on that one. Second and 11. I still may run the ball. I think we're going to go speed option. Man 4-3. Who's on who? I can't really tell. I think I may go to the right. Just stay away from their line. Looks like they're going cover 0. If we can get a block or two on the right side, we may get a decent gain. Let's see what happens. It all depends on what that tight end's about to do. Go ahead and snap it. At least it wasn't a high snap. Get about gain of 8. 3rd and 3. I am going to go with trips attack. They're going zone. I'm calling this play so I can just bounce it to Davis. That's the whole point of this play. Go to Davis to see if we can pick up a first. Clock has stopped me. Go ahead and snap this. First down. Good play call, Al. Good job. 14 seconds to go. I'm going to go slam. I'm going to hope to go to the right side. But now they moved their defensive tackle on that side. So I may go to the left. You said big gaping hole. The clock has stopped again. Good defense. Nowhere really to go. That is going to be the end of the... Unless we can sneak this play in. They're going man dime. I think I'm going to let that one go. Like, I probably could have called a play there, but no, I'm okay with that. So it's 2nd and 8. We're in the middle of the field. I'm going to go back to Forte. We're going to go back to a toss. Yeah, I think I may do toss instead of option on this one. Oh, dang it. My button wouldn't go. Oh, that kills me. So it's 3rd and 10.
He's lucky he held onto the football there.
Tight end cross. What worries me, they're going man. I knew they would do that. Dang it.
Number 8 comes to the line with 3 wide.
Yeah, we're going to go with it, I guess. I'd love to go to Davis over the middle. Cover 1. Just nobody's open. Nobody's open. Nope, that's okay. Yeah, we're just going to punt it. Yeah. They went cover 1. I was not going to hit that post. I can't go to the out route. We wasn't going to get a first down there. So we got to punt it, unfortunately. So that was not a good drive at all. Let's see if we can overcome that. A pretty good punt. That's a pretty strong punt, but he's got all day to run. What worries me, he's going to go over here to the left side. This is it right here. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Here it comes. Just all of a sudden. That's just garbage. You can't blame that on anybody. Just nobody, I mean, it was a great punt. We flipped the field, but nobody decided to go after the guy. Just perfect blocking. And just like that, they're down 2 scores. Dang it, Al. Just completely different turn of events all of a sudden. We need another touchdown. Or this is going to get real scary real quick. Middle of the field, I'm not going to bother. Dang it, Al. We got to get over it. I'm going to go back to slam just because we're in the middle of the field. It's kind of hard to call some things in the middle of the field. They're going zone nickel. I feel like I got to go to the right, though. Get a first down. Good job, Jackson. I'm still in the middle of the field. I would love to call a middle screen or a middle of the field screen, but I can't because of that cornerback on the other side. Now he's on that side. We're running basic dive on this one. Just trying to find a hole if we can and see if we can get some yardage. Don't let that clock run.
They keep it on the ground with a tailback.
Not a bad run. Pick up, what, 7 or 8?
6 yards.
Pick up 6. We're going to give him a rest. I'm going to go back to basic slam with Forte.
Second and 4.
Man 5-2.
39.
That shift isn't any good. I wonder if I can...
Green wave. Go in.
Now, ooh, now they're doing every bit of that. Interesting. I guess we'll go to the left. We're going to do something like this. It's a hat on a hat. Left tackle on the end, left guard on the tackle, you know, so on and so forth. Let's see if they can get a push. Have to bounce this to the outside.
Big opening.
Stay in bounds. Continue to run clock.
Remember one thing that this coach said. They will force it
I would
down
love to
this
do a
defensive
screen.
until they prove they can
I think we still need to run the ball. I think it's in our best interest to do so. So that's what we're going to do. I don't have this play fixed, do I? I fixed that one, but I didn't fix this one. Let's go halfback off tackle. Let's flip it.
It's first and 10.
This may work. They're going man 4-3. Just don't shift super hard to the right. The clock is running. We're going to bounce this to the outside and just kind of work off our blockers. They're going cover 0. Good play call. Safety was coming down. I had no chance on the outside. Second and 10. I would love... We're going to try it. Let's go double screens. They're going man. This is going to go to Davis. This is the reason why I'm calling this play. I feel like he needs to touch the ball. So that's what we're going to do. Can I move? I'm going to bring this guy over. I think it's just going to be easier. Something like this. First down. Good play. That play's worked well for us twice today. Good run. From here, I am going to run a direct with Jackson. We're going to run to the right. I don't care if they shift everybody over. We got to stay away from those two impact guys. The clock is stopped. Can we get a block or two? Do something like this. 6 points. I can jog in. Good deal. So we got a touchdown back. Now I feel a whole lot better. Less than 2 minutes ago, we're up 3 scores. I think we've got this in the bag. If I'm not going to lie, if I said I got a little scared there for a second. I thought they was well on their way to coming back and making this a game. But just a good drive. We just kept it in front of us. Ran the ball, ran clock, threw a screen play in there, got a big chunk of yards out of that. Ended up with 6 points.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here's the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac.
Again, I would love to stretch the field a tad bit more. We've got to do it twice. 2 deep balls.
Up for the kickoff. Hargrove and Bradshaw.
So I feel like we're picking our spots there nicely.
Here's the kick.
Like, I would still like to run our cross concept, but our cross concept is kind of built off going to the left side. I could flip it. I didn't think about that. I could have flipped that. We could have had Davis doing those crossers. That's okay. Just when you got an impact corner, it just changes up my entire idea of how I'm going to call plays. We're going to accept that. Like you see, I'm totally avoiding the left side of the field practically just to stay away from that corner. Kind of hard to avoid a defensive tackle. He's kind of in the middle of the field all the time. I mean, it's possible, but I'm more scared of the outside guy. They still can't hear it. Make a tackle, Al. Make a tackle. Or don't. I'm not the best in the open field. 2nd and 7. We're going to go hurry up. Now they'll probably call something goofy here. Going with the basic toss. Ain't going anywhere. They'll probably call it again, unfortunately. Nope. They're going to play it smart. They're going to call something different. They're going to go cover 3 cloud. I may actually go after the quarterback on this one. Our drop 8 is getting beat a lot. I'm not going to be able to get to him anyways. Great throw. Wow. Right where it needed to be. Cover 2 zone beater. I would never make that throw. The window was way too tight, but ended up being right where it needed to be, though. Strong safety didn't do a good job on that one either. I guess we're sticking with this same play. He went to the outside too much. That's his 7th sack on the season. They may call the same thing. I'm going to come right back out here. I'm going to go to the outside again. Oh, he beat me that time.
Absolutely tremendous.
Good hit by Yeomans.
For this kid.
3rd and 8. They're calling a timeout. This time I think I may drop 8.
Defense will try to stop this third down.
Do something like this.
Unsuccessful the first time on this drive.
I'm going to back out. Back. Oh, he got out of that. And a face mask. Oh, they didn't call it. So look at me right here. I'm just standing there waiting. I'm going to get right in his grill, and I'm not going to do anything. Apparently, he's just going to shrug me. Oh, it's the tackle who hit me. Didn't even see that. All right, we'll stay in quarters the rest of the way.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. Marshall comes out of
Let's just get through the rest of this drive and end this sucker.
They'll throw on first
Going with the
down.
switch concept on the left. I noticed that. 2nd and 13, another sack by Morris.
Number 4 today.
Whatever reason in this game, your left end, technically on our right side, will get more sacks than the other guy.
Morris steps
He's wide open over there. Wide open. Oh, he overthrew it just enough.
incomplete.
3rd and 13.
Through his wide receiver.
I don't know too many
This time I'm going to go after him.
So maybe he should aim lower the next time.
They line up for another third.
I'm going to do something like this. We're going to shade him over to the right, the entire line.
Thundering herd set up in the gun. He drops back. He steps up.
Oh, man, good cut by the quarterback. Make a play. Yeah, I think he dropped it.
This incompletion is credited to the wideout.
They're going to punt it. So they're actually going to punt it. That's interesting. We're going to go with the all-out block. This may be a chance that they may not come in to protect. We're about to find out. Yeah, they're coming in to protect. All right, that's ball game. How about that? We won 35-14. Ooh, somebody got close.
And it's a good one.
Fair catch that one. Let that one go in the end zone.
Goes into the end zone.
16 seconds. We're going to go to
Well, the offense heading
the
back,
favorite formation of everyone.
hoping to turn this
QB
one
Neal,
for a touchdown.
the victory formation.
Shot at the 20.
Should be able to take one snap and be done with it.
We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here.
That's what you want to see right there. Good deal. We're going to check out some stats, and then hopefully this game will be enough to get that commitment from the strong safety. We'll find that out here shortly.
Right now.
Just a good win. We didn't have a single turnover. It helps when you don't turn the ball over. But we executed on offense.
And this one,
So let's go and check out our stats and scores. Of course, we won 35-14. Total offense, 406. They're just 217. They just didn't get a whole lot done. Now, they ran the ball a whole lot better than I expected. I thought they was going to throw the ball a lot, but they ran the ball. That surprised me. They ran the ball a whole lot more than they threw it, and we still done a good job on defense. Sacks, we got 4 of them, which was great. Both teams done a great job on third down. 63% for them, 80% for us. They had the one big turnover, and we didn't have any. It's good to see us play a clean game. It makes all the difference in the world. You go to individual stats. Ricard, 9 of 12, but look at his average, 213 yards, just off 9 completions. I guess a couple of those deep balls made all the difference in the world. Yeah, the average, 17.7, which is great. Running the ball. Jackson with 13 attempts, exactly 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Forte, 9 attempts, 74 yards, 2 touchdowns. If we play ball like this, it's tough for us to get beat, honestly. If you run the ball so well, having a 2-headed monster like that, it's just going to be tough to stop. So hopefully we can focus on this more. Whoever made the comment, I don't know who it was, I need to go back and thank him personally, but he made the comment, Al, you probably need to run the ball more. And I think he's right, just to play it safe, and it seems to be working these last couple of games. Receiving. If you remember the last few games where we've been losing a ton, we had like 8 different guys catch the ball, but we're still losing. Now, we're going up against better teams. I got to factor that in. Only 3 people caught the ball today. Davis, Forte, and Brown, but our best skill player with Davis at 121 yards. Unfortunately, I couldn't get him in the end zone, but when he made a catch, boy, did he make it count. Because you look at his average, is it in here? Nobody dropped the ball either, which is nice. Return yards at, where's it at? Oh, yeah, there's the average, 24.2. 2 big deep balls, the couple screen plays that he caught. He went for a big chunk yardage. Forte, 28-yard average. He must have had that. Yeah, that's that one humongous play he had, I think, in the second quarter. Defensively, Yeomans led in tackles. That was a cornerback who led that. Probably not the best thing to see. Tackles for loss, but Morris. And 3 of those were sacks. 1 interception by Anthony Cannon, who was our MVP on defense for sure. All right, let's get out of here. And there it is. We got a commitment from Larry Holden, the big 6'6", 205-pound strong safety. He's going to be a day one starter for us, more than likely. I think our starting strong safety is a senior, if I'm not mistaken. But that's just a great pickup, and that means our in-season recruiting is over with. Because if you go back to here, those are our 2 commitments, the strong safety and the outside linebacker. There's nobody else to recruit. So we are done. I'm perfectly fine with that. We was going after, 5 guys to begin with. Ended up getting a couple, but at least our defense looks to be getting a little bit better. Now let's go to the play week and check out the top 25 scores for the week. If I can get to it, this should be it right here. Looks like Virginia Tech beats Boston College in overtime. Tennessee over South Carolina in overtime. Mississippi State over Kentucky. Florida over Georgia. Then you have Texas over Oklahoma State. Oklahoma over Nebraska. Florida State over Maryland. Georgia Tech over Clemson. Then you have TCU over San Diego State. Alabama over Utah State. USC over Washington State. Penn State over Purdue in a Big Ten matchup. Then you have Ohio State over Minnesota. Miami barely squeaks by North Carolina. And last but not least, Texas A&M over Iowa State 34-10. Now in our next game, we got a big bad road trip across the water practically. Just across the road to Baton Rouge to take on the mighty LSU Tigers. They're 6-1. It's going to be an uphill battle, to say the least. Let's just try our best to, if we could keep it close, that would be amazing. We're going to run the ball. We're going to try to run a ton of clock. Maybe we'll get lucky on some turnovers. But as you can see by their stat line, they are doing everything extremely well. So this is going to be a really fun road trip. The reason why I scheduled them is because this is our goal, to become the LSU of the state. I want to be the top school in the conference or in the state. I want to be the top program in the country. It's going to take us several years to get there, especially once we get invited. But it should be a whole lot of fun, and I can't wait. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.